Hello and welcome to the Hoop Savvy Podcast. I'm your host, AndrewTalamantesPodcast. Today we'll be talking about all things NBA and how the season is looking up to be. But first, here's a word from our sponsors. Music. Hello and welcome back to the Hoop Savvy Podcast. So once again, I am your host, AndrewTalamantesPodcast. So let's get right into it. So the league right now is going off of the KD effect. That's what I like to call it. KD joining the Warriors and all teams just trying doing their best to keep up to it. Can they? Probably not. But with the few acquisitions over the summer, the Oklahoma City looked to change that, adding two top 25 to 30 players in the NBA, and Paul George, Carmelo Anthony already having the MVP and Russell Westbrook, and makes a strong case for them. With the Cleveland Cavaliers acquiring Dwayne Wade, Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and only giving up Kyrie Irving, it also puts them in a good position to make this the fourth consecutive finals for them too. But that's it for that conversation. We'll be right back after a few more words from our sponsors. Thank you. Hello and welcome back to the last segment of this podcast. For this last segment, I just want to go a little bit about the NBA rookies. So, looking at the Philadelphia 76ers, acquiring the number one pick in Markelle Fultz, already having Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid in his new contract. The Sixers having some young talent, adding some veteran pieces in J.J. Redick and others. On the other side, you have Lonzo Ball joining the Lakers with the number 2 pick, Dennis Smith Jr., Josh Jackson, Jason Tatum on the Celtics, along with the young core of Jaylen Brown and the acquisition of Kyrie Irving, Gordon Hayward. Overall, it's looking like a good young league, and the NBA does have a future. But that's everything for this week. We do want to thank you for tuning in. We hope to hear back from you next week. Thank you.
Shutterstock Music.
Once again, I just want to thank you for tuning into this week's podcast of Hoop Savvy. Hope you have a good one, and hope to see you next week. Thank you.
Shutterstock Music. Shutterstock Music. Shutterstock Music.